Woody Wilson, video audition for the 10th inning, and either sportscaster.
That's the question I'm here to ask you, Michael P. and Chet Gaffney. Would you have Draft Holland on your team? Michael P.
Well, before I start, let me say this. I was fortunate enough to have a conversation with the kid a few months ago, and his level of awareness of his current situation is tremendous. He knows he's under a microscope. He knows he's got a shot to make history. But what he doesn't know is there are teams out there that could draft him for reasons other than baseball. And that infuriates me.
How do you mean?
You know what I mean, Vanessa. There are teams who might not be in need of a right fielder, but could use a boost in attendance. And Necrosapien Jeremy Holland could fill that void. You wouldn't put that past a professional sports team? Chet, please.
But would you draft him?
Would I draft him? Absolutely I would draft him. The dude can flat out play. 21 stolen bases and a 9-game hit streak. If I were acting GM, it would behoove me to pick this guy up. Behoove me, Vanessa. Michael P., have you ever watched any of his games? Well, I've seen Have you ever watched any of his games? This 9-game hit streak you speak of so ruthlessly isn't all that impressive. Please, Chet. I'd like to see you hit. Now let me finish. I went through your soliloquy with open ears. Soliloquy. Oh, I oughta. Let's go down this streak game by game. Game 1. Hollins bats 1 for 4 with a single. Game 2. Hollins bats 1 for 5 with a single and a stolen base. Game 3. 1 for 4 with a single and a stolen base. Game 4. 2 for 5 with a double and a single and another stolen base and 3 strikeouts. You're starting to see a pattern? So what? He gets on base. Moneyball, baby. He can barely hit it out of the infield. This streak is just a stroke of luck that his occasional single has occurred in 9 consecutive games. Michael P., I'm not drafting him. What? What? He's an average hitter at best with wheels. And that's a dime a dozen in the MLB. I'm picking the same guy late in the draft that won't bring any distractions to my team. Distractions? What do you mean, Chet? Let me choose my words carefully here. Please do. It's no secret that Jeremy Holland, trying not only to be the first Necrosapien in the MLB, but the first in professional sports altogether, has baggage. The media hounds him. Sports outlets, not naming any names, posts his pictures every day. And you said earlier, Michael P., he's under a microscope. And to me, that kind of attention presents itself as a locker room distraction that could potentially disband team chemistry. And a speedster with an occasional single doesn't get to have that kind of baggage. Not on my team. My Lord, you have said some foolish things before, Chet, but this is asinine. Just asinine. Well, I'm sure he's a great guy, but I don't want him on my team. Well, when fantasy season comes along, you don't have to draft him. I don't play fantasy baseball, Michael P. And the fantasy world thanks you. Thank you.